Okay, we are back with part 2 of Batman Arkham Knight on the PlayStation 5 walkthrough series.
Simulation activated. Weapon energy system diagnostic test online. Stage 1. Destroy targets to charge up weapon energy and activate missile barrage. Missile barrage level 1 ready.
Oh
Diagnostic
shit.
stage complete. Stage 2. Charge the missile barrage to level 2 to destroy up to 4 targets at once. Missile barrage level 2 ready. Diagnostic stage complete. Stage 3. Taking damage depletes weapon energy. Charge up missile barrage to level 2 and destroy 4 active targets to complete diagnostic test. Missile barrage level 2 ready. Diagnostic test complete. Simulation complete.
There we go. I don't think we did that bad. I mean, no shit. It's a tutorial.
Batman, I'm seeing a transport deploying more tanks at Panessa Studios. I've warned GCPD to pull their men off the streets.
I'm heading there now. Come in, all units. This is Commissioner Gordon. We have numerous hostile tanks deployed across the city. Gotham is under attack. I want everyone off the streets and back to GCPD. We're not equipped to deal with what's out there. Thank God there's someone who is.
You know, I'm still getting used to the PS5 controller. It's way much larger than the PS4 one, so I'm gonna have some time to get used to it.
Jim, tell your men they can resume their patrols. The tanks have been dealt with.
Thank God. Let's hope they were the last.
Don't count on it. I need the isolation chamber prepped at the GCPD lockup. I'm bringing in Ivy.
Tonight's the night we stick it to the bat. About time, if you ask me. Good to have you here, Batman. Bring her down to the lockup on the lower level.
What the hell? Hold your fire! It's Batman! What is that thing? You kidding me?
I will sometimes mute myself when the cutscenes or a lot of dialogue is
Any
happening,
progress with
so
the fear toxin analysis?
It's
just so
gonna
you
take
know.
a little while longer. Drop by the clock tower when you're ready, and I'll show you what I've got so far.
Who taught you to drive?
Alfred. Probably. Self-taught. My dad. Before he died. I don't know. They don't even know where to look at. Like, oh my god.
Scarecrow's gonna break you, Batman.
Honestly,
the fuck up.
why do you even bother with these meat sacks?
Oh my goodness, that was offensive.
There's a war on the streets. We don't have the manpower or the equipment.
Well, look who it is.
Ivy. Well, that's one less thing to worry about.
Is the isolation chamber ready?
glad you're putting it to good use.
Oh, good. Another cell.
Sponsored by Wayne Tank, by the way. Sponsored by Wayne Tech.
Feel safer now that I'm all locked up. Locking me up is a sign of desperation, Batman. I can see it in your eyes. You're afraid. Why do you waste your time helping these pathetic creatures? So primitive compared to plants.
They're also a part of the ecosystem, dumbhead.
Come on.
Okay,
Phone, damn it.
let's go to Jimbo's.
Got men dying down here.
Okay, buddy.
Screw you. Damn bureaucrats. We're on our own.
We can
Bureaucrat?
handle it, Jim. What's the latest?
We've got incidents cropping up all over the city. Cash, give us a rundown.
All right, let's see. First up, we've lost contact with the fire crew from Station 17. We've got their last known coordinates, but they're not going to survive out there on their own for long. Then there's this. It's a strange one. Body turned up. We didn't have long to look before the evacuation, but the forensics boys seemed freaked out. Real nasty. Also, we've had several sightings of the Riddler creeping around the train yard. Knowing that guy, he's gotta be up to no good.
Creeping out of the train.
Look, I know you're busy, but anything you can do to help is going to save lives.
Don't worry, Jim. I have someone working a lead on Scarecrow. I'll see what I can do.
Good to hear.
Yeah.
I've got a skeleton crew searching Gotham South and West. I'm gonna join him when I'm done here. We're gonna find that son of a bitch. Fernandez, it's Gordon. Give me an update.
May I remind you that this Arkham game was the first one to be rated M for mature, which is why we have like cuss words now.
I'll find that missing fire crew.
Yep, or bad.
Aaron Cash, GCPD officer, Gotham City, brown eyes, black hair, 6 feet, not bad. Okay.
He ain't gonna be able to live with himself when he finds out what he did in that diner.
What are you doing here, Ryder?
Hey, how's my favorite masked vigilante? One of those nights, huh?
You shouldn't be in the city.
Bet
Sarcasm.
you're wondering about the tape. I'll let you in on the action if you promise to keep me in the loop. What do you say?
It's not safe. You should have left with the evacuation.
And missed the biggest story of the year? Hell, the century. This is it. My chance to get back on top. Quid pro quo, Batman. What's the latest on Scarecrow? Any leads?
Stay out of trouble.
Hey, I try. Trouble always finds me.
Much more like a Daredevil report than anything else. Vicky Vale should have been in this game. I mean, she is, like the last part, but...
Hey, Batman! I guess Scarecrow gave you the slip. You broke my wrist.
The fuck, man. You know, I want to make these videos 25 to 30 minutes long. I think that's fair.
Turn into some kind of tank.
Good evening, Mr. Wayne. I hope the car's performing to your high expectations.
Actually, Lucius, he's a little sluggish.
I had a feeling you'd say something like that. Give me a few moments, and I'll bring the afterburner function online.
Thanks, Lucius. It was good of you to stay behind.
You want to thank me, Mr. Wayne? Just try not to hurtle off the road. I should have some more upgrades ready soon.
Remnants of Gotham, I have messages for you all. To the vandals who stayed behind to pick the still warm flesh from Gotham's bones. Have your fun. You are under my protection. To the cowards quaking behind the police department's walls, you will not be spared. And to Batman, I have already won. Emptied your city with a vial of toxin and a few threatening words. That's how little the safety you provided was worth. And when the dawn comes, when
You know, after we're finished with Arkham Knight, I want to go to So the Spider-Man games.
Beyond, the legend of the Batman will be worth nothing at all.
Batman. God, it's really you.
What happened here?
Our truck was attacked.
Yeah. Let's go do this.
Someone killed, mutilated, and posed a body on Orchard Bridge. If I'm going to stop them, then I need to investigate the crime scene for clues.
I mean, it's only one dude. I wouldn't say them. I would say him. Or she, because at this point we don't know who he is.
Alfred, I found the mutilated body Cash was talking about. I'm going to try and establish a cause of death.
Blood tests reveal the cause of death was an overdose of painkillers leading to cardiac arrest.
Also, the victim's fingerprints have been burned off with acid.
A rather unsavory demise.
That's not all. It's as though the subject's DNA has been corrupted somehow. There's insufficient information for me to cross-reference the database. I'll have to use the deep tissue scanner to analyze the body for distinguishing features and determine the victim's identity.
Right you are, sir.
Of course, when you're doing detective work, it is 10 times harder to find out these mysteries, of course. The ear.
Deformity on the left ear. Looks like a result of minor ear agenesis, a birth defect. A wedding ring in the lower intestine. The inscription reads, Ophelia. The victim had a hip replacement. Scar tissue hasn't fully healed, so it must have been recent.
Alfred, the victim's name is Anthony Lund. Hospital records show he suffered with alcoholism, most probably brought on by the breakdown of his marriage. The name on the ring, Ophelia, his ex-wife. He was last seen in Albuquerque, New Mexico. What's unusual is that they didn't go missing in Gotham. They were brought here and killed.
That's kind of scary.
We need to track down whoever did this.
Might I suggest keeping an ear out for any more of that ghastly opera music? It sounds ominously like a calling card.
Of course, of course. As we do more of these side missions, we can level up Batman and the car. That'd be nice. I know that for a fact that the Riddler is gonna make his, entrance. So I'm not gonna do that right now. Let's just go ahead with the main
I'm
storyline.
heading to the clock tower to see what Oracle's found on Scarecrow's toxin.
It's good news, sir.
Back up! It's the bat! Drive! Evacuation? Ha! Batman will take care of Scarecrow, and I'll take care of everybody's stuff.
The thug interactions in this game are so annoying. I do not want them to return in any other Batman installment ever again. What if some kid accidentally found out the
Identity confirmed.
what if a dumb kid had stumbled upon this and accidentally opened this thing? Do you know how many problems that would bring?
Do I come in the Batcave, start messing with all your stuff?
You did when you discovered that my identity.
To its core elements.
But there's nothing in there that we can trace.
What if we'd been looking at this the wrong way? Instead of searching for the toxin, what if we focus on the manufacturing process?
Scarecrow's design in this game is really
Nice
cool.
for this. The reaction emits a unique radiation spike.
Run a scan of the city for this energy signature. It will show where Scarecrow is creating his fear toxin.
It'll take a few hours to bring the satellites into position.
We don't have enough time. I'll repurpose the antenna at the movie studios.
Bruce, I spoke to Dad. I hate lying to him. He'd kill me if he knew I was still in the city. He still blames himself for this.
That's Joker's fault.
Jim, we've got a way to find out where...
Okay. Gotham Gas. Because every corporation in Gotham City is just called Gotham something else or something. I don't know.
You left me to die in the asylum, but I will show you no such.
Coming from the guy who made the stupid decision to try to fuck with Killer Croc's tunnels, sewer pipes, and everything.
Generator's damaged. I need to bypass it and power the antenna directly.
Hello again, Mr. Wayne. How can I help you this time?
Is the power winch ready for deployment?
It's 100% functional, though no guarantees if you're intending to pull that car of yours up the side of a building.
You read my mind.
It'll be a piece of cake.
Mr. Wayne. Batwing's on its way.
It'll be easy, Lucius. You read my mind, Mr. Fox. I was about to call him Mr. Lucius, but Lucius is his first name. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the TV show Gotham, but in that show, Riddler makes fun of Lucius's name and calls him Foxy, which I think is cool. No offense.
I'll improvise.
The winch needs a secure anchor point to function. Once it's attached, just hit reverse. And please be careful with the car, Mr. Wayne. She's one of a kind.
It's good, Lucius. It's okay, Foxy. 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 Okay. Wee. There we go. Power on.
Oracle, I've restored power to the radio antenna.
Great. I'm connecting now. I was just talking to Robin. I think you should too.
Bruce, you need me out there.
No, Robin. Stay at home. Do your chores. Robin. 6 foot. Most of these Batman characters are over 6 foot.
You thought me gone, didn't you, Batman? Lost in the waters beneath Arkham. But like all submerged...
Scarecrow is the most annoying ass villain. He always talks to you. Leave me alone. I don't want to hear your voice.
We're wasting time. We've got the run of the whole city and we're stuck up here guarding some antenna. You heard?
Scarecrow's men are guarding the antenna. I need to evaluate the threat and plan my attack.
Is this whole operation Lord? What do we need him for? For the hostage?
5 soldiers, all armed. If I alert them, they'll kill the hostage.
Scarecrow said he'd be...
If I can separate them, they'll be easier to take down.
Huffing too much of that gas. I'd like to see you say that to his face.
Well, I'm gonna leave it off here. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Like if you enjoy, share if you please, as your support is truly appreciated. It is MK Dragon Elite here signing off.